Okay, this is take two, acting lessons for real life. I've done a number of these acting lessons for real life on my YouTube channel, Infinite Bob 99. Just put in that tag and you'll find acting lessons for real life. This one is about what do you do with should I or shouldn't I? So in real life, shouldn't I situation is where you have a thought in your head where you want to say something to someone. And then you've got another thought feeling like, this is not a good idea. What do you do? Go with, it's not a good idea. I just did it. I had the same situation, and I said the line. And what happened? Horrible energy. It was an exploding, horrible situation. So I'm just making a mental note. Next time you feel this in your tummy, this you got a line in your head that's been suggested, and it's not like an emergency. You have to say it. It's just you could say this line, and then you got a feeling that says, "Don't say it." Go with "Don't say it." Go with "Don't say it," and because in this situation, I said the line, and then now I'm regretting it. It's an hour later, and the energy is still toxic. Got the doors all open. The dogs are barking. Go with what your feeling is. If your feeling is don't say the line. Now, I got other rules of thumb that people keep giving me. It's like fortune favors the bold. So be bold and say the line. Be available was another one that we used to get. Be available, which means don't balk when you're being given a line. Say the line. Well, you say the line, and then you have a shit show on your face. Then it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. So my acting lesson for real life is once again short and sweet. If you've got a line in your head that you're thinking of saying, but then down your tummy, you're getting a thought and a feeling. The thought says, don't say it. And the feeling down here is there's something wrong. Don't say the line. Best thing to do, run and hide in a closet. Because you're sensing something in your acting partner, or in real life, it's just some other human, or maybe it's a dog. You're sensing something. Your body is picking up on there's something wrong with this person or the situation. Something is dangerous. And if you get the words, don't say the line, don't say the line. And breathe. We're talking about grounding. Grounding is where you put all your energy down into your feet and imagine your feet are growing roots like a tree deep into the earth. And breathe. And if you're feeling this kind of energy in your tummy, it's like unpleasant, and you're just getting like, if the words that go with it or don't, get away from the situation. Run away, go for a walk. Okay, that's the short and sweet version. The next thing is if you are getting a job and you walk in and you get a bad feeling the first day you walk in, quit. Why do I say this? I've had enough of these kind of jobs to know. It never goes well. If your gut feeling is in the first day, this is not what I expected, quit. Quit the job. Because it's a bad energy, and it's going to hit you the first day you go there. And if you get bad energy the first day you go there, what happens if you stick it out? Nothing good will ever happen for you. You're working for a toxic company. You have to go with your gut. If you just feel like, oh my God, I'm exhausted, I'm frazzled, I just get weird vibes from these people, don't stay with them. Quit. You'll know. Your stomach will be upset. Your mind will be exhausted. You'll be in a tizzy. And what it is, it's toxic male dominant energies. Control freaks, micromanaging, People who, it's not your fault, but they're going to blame you anyway. People who promise you. I had one where they promised me a salary, and then in the second meeting, they said, "Oh, by the way, I know we offered you this much, but we're going to cut it by 10,000." I should have just said, "No, thank you. I don't want the job." But I was brand new out of school and I didn't know. But this is a sign of a toxic environment. They offer you something and then they take it away. That is not generous. That is a sign of a horrible corporation. And are there horrible? Are there good corporations? No, because they're run by toxic, male-dominant humans, and they might not be in the male form. Quite often, these toxic male-dominant people are females. Oh yes, toxic female bosses. I've had quite a few. Quite a few. What happens? Well, they'll just they're crazy. I had one who came in, and I don't know how she got the job because every day she'd come into work. All the rest of us were all dressed up in uniform, and she would come in gray sweatpants and a sweatshirt, and she'd didn't look like she even had a bath. And she was the boss. She wasn't the top boss, but God only knows how she got the job. And plenty of incompetent ones. Plenty of incompetent ones. Plenty of ones that... and the problem is that you get associated with them. So I had two in a row. The first one, all hell was breaking loose. And she would disappear with some salesperson all day. And when you needed the boss to make a decision or just to help in, pitch in for God's sake. We're over our heads. No, she's gone off for lunch with some salesperson. And then just because you're working there, she's not doing her job and senior management figures it out. And then they start looking for a replacement. They bring in a replacement. And it was the woman that would come into work wearing sweatpants because she had something on her resume. And it had to be a lie. She was supposed to be like the best one in the whole chain. The whole chain, she was the best one. She wasn't. But she came in and she just about let me go because I was associated with the previous person who was poorly performing, who wasn't even there. Here I was carrying all the work, and it's because the boss was useless. They were going to let me go because I was there at the same time. Hello, who do you think was holding the damn place together? No, they don't look at that at all. That's the problem with corporations in general. They... a good senior executive in a corporation doesn't spend any time in their office. They spend all of their time touring by themselves, or maybe just with their assistant, without any manager when you get there, but touring their operations and talking to people without the people's boss standing there. That's what a senior executive should do all the time, because that's how they're going to figure out what's going on. Because if you go there and you announce, I'm coming for a visit to Peoria this week, and then the Peoria managers are all, no, you have to surprise them. You just have to arrive and then just start touring. And if somebody asks you who you are, well, I'm, the CEO of XYZ Corporation. And I'm here for a tour. Well, no, I don't want the manager. I just want to talk to you. What's going on here? That's what a good senior manager should do all the time. Then they're going to figure out what's really going on. Because if they get these kind of reports, someone so is not doing well, then it's third-hand information they don't know, and they might end up making a wrong move. What else do I want to talk about? Needing space. Yes, you need space. And if you go to a job and they jam you in a cubicle with a really cheap chair, quit the job. If they're not willing to invest in a proper desk for you and a proper chair, then they're a fly-by-night organization and they probably are way underpaying you. The problem is that in so many major cities, that's all there is fly-by-night organizations that pay shitty, and they want you to sit and maybe be a call center person, and they don't want to invest in ergodynamic furniture, so you end up getting a sore back at this shitty job. Or instead of giving you a headset to talk into, they want you to talk into a regular phone all day with a crooked neck. These people, you just need to tell them to fuck right off. Why do I want to abolish corporations? It's because they're all run by assholes. It's all about them taking off to the Caribbean all winter, living the high life drunk on rum, while everyone else works and works and works and doesn't get paid, never gets a raise or gets a cutback. And another one I had was, we're going to sign you up for the company stock option plan. And then the senior management out of California, they cook the books to inflate the revenues, inflate the profits illegally. And what happened? The stock crashed. And all the employees who bought in good faith, lost everything. Why do I hate corporations? Because they serve crooked people. Only crooked people. They need to be abolished. We have to get rid of them. And to organize humans, we have to completely start from a blank slate. That will be another lecture. Anything else I want to talk to you about? Should I or shouldn't I make another copy of this video? I always say this because I always wonder, I'm getting close to 15 minutes. Could I have said it better? Sometimes I think if I just make little 3-minute segments, it might be easier. Make a comment and see if you think I should make shorter videos. I'm going to move along.